Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. I'm Saba, your English educator at Oliveboard. So this session is going to be very helpful for all the aspirants, those who are going to target any upcoming bank exam. आप कोई भी बैंक एग्जाम टारगेट कर रहे हो उसके लिए ये सेशन आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, whether you are targeting clerk, PO, pre, mains, whatever. Okay, because you know कि आपके एग्जाम में जो क्वेश्चन आते हैं, whether I talk about pre-exam or mains exam, the maximum weight is that if in English, if any topic carries, that is RC. Do you agree? Maximum weight is that any topic carries is RC, right? In pre, you will get around 8 to 10 questions. Okay. In pre, whether it is SBI pre or IBPS PO pre, okay, you will get 8 to 10 questions based on RC. And in mains, out of 40 questions, if I say minimum 15 to 18 questions will be based on RC. This I'm talking about questions, number of questions. If I talk about passage, how many passages you will get? So in pre, you will get only one passage. Okay. In mains, you can get 2 to 3 passages. Hi. Is it clear? Now you know that for RC is 10 taking because many people they could not solve RC, especially if I talk about SBI PO pre. So in 20 minutes you have to solve 40 questions. So many people think that they will leave RC and they will do remaining questions, right? बाकी बहुत सारे लोगों को माइंड में आता है कि आरसी छोड़ करके एसबीआई पीओ प्री में हम लोग बाकी के सारे क्वेश्चंस कर देंगे. डोंट एवर डू दिस मिस्टेक. कभी भी ये गलती मत करिएगा कि आरसी छोड़ के बाकी कर दें. RC you can leave only in mains, that too only one passage. सिर्फ एक पैसेज आप छोड़ सकते हैं, बाकी सारे पैसेजेस आप नहीं छोड़ सकते. ओके, सो इट्स नॉट दैट ऑल 3 passages you will leave. If you have time problem or something like that, so 2 you will do and the third one you will leave. Okay, this is a possibility that I'm telling you. Apart from this, every RC has to be done. Okay. Now, RC, today I'm going to tell you how to solve tone-based RC, inference questions, okay, and direct and indirect questions based RC. Is it clear? Any question related to the pattern? सबने देखा होगा प्री और मेंस में इतने क्वेश्चंस आते हैं आरसी के. सो नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू दैट हाउ टू सॉल्व आरसी. ठीक है, टफ आरसी इज आल्सो इजी आल्सो. सी द फर्स्ट way to solve RC is, okay, read the questions first. See, everywhere you will say, many people ask, ma'am, does it help? Yes, it helps. It helps. You have to read the questions first and then you will read the passage. So try, see questions when I say, so you only have to read the question line. You don't have to see the options A, B, C, D. Don't look for the options. Okay. Just read the question lines. Okay. So hardly for reading 8-9 questions, you will take maximum 1 minute or 90 seconds, 1.5 minutes, right? So what will happen by reading the questions? See, questions will tell you what the passage is about. And by reading the questions, you will get the clarity whether direct questions are there or indirect questions are there, right? So, and what is the theme of the passage? Questions themselves can tell you the theme and everything. So once you read the questions and then you come to the passage, okay, so what will happen? You will be able to locate the keywords. Yes or no? अगर आपने ध्यान से क्वेश्चन पढ़ा है उसके बाद अगर आप पैसेज पढ़ने के लिए आते हैं, सो व्हाट विल हैपन दैट you will be able to get the keywords. And when you are reading, so you will locate these keywords. Okay, locate in the sense you cannot underline and all, but mind, you will do the picturization. Okay, this word is in this paragraph. Okay, second paragraph, third paragraph. So at least while solving questions, you will focus on those words only. Okay. Clear, everyone? So after that, you will read actively. So maximum 2 to 3 minutes you will take for reading. Maximum, this is the maximum time I'm given. Okay, maximum side. Now, when you are reading, see in paragraph, you will get these transition words because they change the entire tone, entire concept of the passage. So focus on these words, although however therefore, because occasionally, frequently you will get such words. So they will help you understanding the theme that here positive, here negative, everything. So you will be able to get the clear picture. Okay. Now, after that, once you have read the passage, then what should be the order of answering? First of all, try to reply to direct questions. fact-based questions, data-based question. Because for this, you don't have to use your understanding. Simply, you have to see the question. You will see the line of the question in the passage. You will search that and you will get the answer. So for this, you will refer the passage, and by referring the passage, these questions will definitely give you 100% accuracy. So first you have to go for direct questions, fact-based question, data-based question, because here extra knowledge is not required. Simply you will see the passage and you will go get the exact answer. Okay. Then you will focus on vocabs. See vocabs, how to do vocab. Now this is also very important. Now listen to me. Whenever RC is there, always focus on contextual vocabulary. Do you know one word can have multiple meanings? Abhi I'm coming to other parts. See, usually in RC, you will get very common terms. Like once there was a word draw. Okay. Now I'm giving you synonyms. Okay. This word was asked. The synonym of this word was asked according to the passage. Now I'm giving you the options. Make, create, attract, pull, all of these. Which one will you choose? Quickly, everybody tell me. This was one word, very simple word was given and you were asked the meaning. Very good. You can't reply like this unless you see the context. When vocab is based on RC, so what is important is that you have to find the word in the context. See, sometimes the word can be very difficult. You might not be knowing the meaning of the word. But when we read that word, okay, we read the whole sentence, we are able to guess the meaning. So that is why always we have to look for the contextual vocabulary, means we will read that. And it is already highlighted. You don't have to even waste your time in finding these words. वो already highlighted होते हैं. तो जैसे ही आपने पढ़ा, जैसे यहाँ पे statement दिया हुआ था, it will help draw capital for the business. Tell me what is the meaning of draw here. No context I've given. By reading only, Sunny. Reading a lot. Create capital. Draw capital. Which one will you choose? Acha, if I say draw attention, it will help in drawing attention of the people. It will help draw attention of the people. See, as per the context, making meaning will change. As per the context, meaning will change. If I say draw attention of the people, what will you say? Draw his attention, draw her attention. So in this case, what will come? Make attention, create attention, attract attention, pull attention. What will come? See, for pull attention or attract attention, guys, do we pull somebody's attention or we attract attention? Now, if we talk about draw capital, then both can fix make capital, create capital. Now, here you will have to read the further sentence. Okay, this is just one example I'm giving you. So, for this, you will use attract attention. Okay, if I say draw this table a bit forward, draw this table a little bit forward. It means move this table, pull this table. So in this case, this meaning will come. Haul the table, drag the table. So pull will come. For attention, attract will come. Okay. And here, make and create both can come. Even attract capital can also come. Now for this, you have to see two, three more sentences. Okay. Directly, you will not be able to give the answer. Two, three more sentences you will see, you will get the clarity. What I want to tell you is that in any context, whether you get very simple word or you get good words, in both the cases, it is important to refer to the passage. Okay. You will have to find the word in the context and you have to check the surrounding lines. Okay. One line before, one line later. Okay. so that you can get the exact context. Is it clear? Never be in a hurry to mark the direct answer. Never be in a hurry to mark the direct answer. Is it clear, everyone? Now, these are direct questions. Once you are done with the direct question, in case you are getting indirect questions, okay, like inference and tone based questions, I'm going to tell you how to find inference, how to find the tone. Okay, this I will tell you. Now, if it is main idea or title question, this point is very important, guys. Very important points. Okay, main idea or like theme based question is there or title based question is there. You should always answer them at the end. Why? Like the first question is title based question. Don't solve it immediately. Leave it first, answer all the questions and then come to the title based question or theme based question. Because what will happen when you have replied other questions, other direct and indirect questions now? So it will help you give a complete picture of the passage and you will be able to uh, uh, give the complete, you will be able to reply to this title based questions more appropriately. See, sometimes to understand the passage, when we solve questions, now questions, the answer of other questions will give you the clarity. So, title, theme, central idea, all these questions should be done at the end. Is it clear? I will make you do solve. I will make you solve that. Chalo, shall I proceed? Any confusion till here? Now, more things I'm going to see how to eliminate options. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you the hint that how to eliminate options. गाइस क्विकली टेल मी, यहाँ तक की बातें क्लियर है सबको? कोई डाउट यहाँ तक? कैसे करना है? पहले डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, वो कैप कर लेंगे, फिलर कर लेंगे। उसके बाद जो टाइटल्स थीम बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस है दैट वी विल आंसर एट द एंड, बिकॉज जब आप बाकी क्वेश्चंस को आंसर करेंगे तो इसमें आपको ऑलरेडी यू विल गेट द आइडिया। ओके, नाउ elimination method is very important, guys. Okay, focus on the elimination method. Now, how to eliminate the options, that also I'm telling you, it will help you in indirect passages. It will help you in indirect passages, elimination method. See, rather than going for what is correct, first eliminate what is wrong. Okay, this is for the direct question. You will eliminate the wrong ones and then you will come to the correct one. It will increase. Now, somebody will say, ma'am, it will be time taking. No, it will increase your accuracy. At least, because sometimes what happens, we only read the half part of the sentence and we mark it. So read the full sentence because maybe possible the second part is changed. Okay, so it will increase your accuracy. So if you eliminate other options and go for the last one, then the most important part is this. Especially it will help you for indirect questions, inference question, conclusion questions. See, when you have extreme words like only, completely, okay, always, author always says this, author never says this, okay, so all extreme words, they should be eliminated unless and until the author has specified this. Otherwise, in the options, if you are getting this word only, always, never, completely, okay, so you will eliminate because these are extreme options and you cannot form extreme options. Is it clear? Did everybody get the point? ये जब आप हम लोग आरसी सॉल्व करेंगे ना मेंस लेवल की, देन यू विल गेट दैट हाउ मच दिस विल हेल्प यू. इट इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, गाइस. Then third is, see, sometimes passage is based on a very common theme, very very common theme. Like if the passage is based on environment, if the passage is based on violence, any social theme, anything. Okay. So what we do, we start mixing our general knowledge with the passage. We start solving the answer. We think that without reading the passage also we can solve the question. That is blunder. The same thing happened last year in one of the exams. Okay, last year only, that it was based on marine pollution, okay, sea pollution. And student, one question was based on general knowledge, and student, they applied their general knowledge there. In RC, something else was given, and practically something different was there. So always we stick to the content, to the material given in the RC. Do not apply your practical knowledge. Is it clear? Even though you know that RC is wrong, you are correct. Even if you know that, you are damn sure that RC गलत है, आप सही हैं. लेकिन तब भी जो answer होगा, that will be based on passage, because every time you see that in the questions it is given based on the passage, according to the passage. Yes or no? It means we don't have to bring our general knowledge there. We have to reply according to the passage only. If the RC is saying that the capital of India is Mumbai, it means you have to accept that capital of India is Mumbai only. It is not Delhi. Understood this? And this I have already explained that usually what happens out of 4 or 5 options, the first half is correct and the second half is wrong. Okay. But most of the people in a hurry, they will only read the first half and they will see that, oh, it's correct. So they will mark the answer. So that is why I said that go for elimination rather than going for the correct answer. Use elimination method, eliminate other options. Any confusion till here? Chalo, now I'm going to discuss how to identify tone. What is tone? How to identify tone? Okay. Chalo, shall I proceed? If you have any doubt, please ask. Chalo. How to find the tone? What is tone? Can anybody tell me? Is the tone something that is given in the passage? What is written in the passage? That is called tone. What is tone? Quickly, everybody tell me. See, tone is not what is given in the passage. Tone is how author is saying something. So tone is always author's attitude, the way author has presented something. Tone is not inference, Ayush. Inference is different, tone is different. Okay. Tone is always author's attitude towards anything. Okay. Abhi, I will tell you. Author's sentiment. So tone is to determine the author's attitude, emotion, or perspective toward the subject matter. And remember, this tone is not what is given in the passage. It is not what author says. Tone is how the author says that. Is it clear? Is it clear? How the author says something, that is basically the tone. And to find the tone, you have to focus on the adjective and adverb used in the word. You have to focus on the conflicting words, conflicting nature, contrasting words like however, but, all these things. Okay. So these will help you tone. Now, usually people ask, ma'am, how many types of tones are there? Usually people ask me that how many types of tones are there? So if I talk about types of tones, so there are maximum 10-15 types of tones. Maximum 10-15 types of tones. Okay. But if I talk about how many words we can use to describe tone, so we can use innumerable words to describe tone. Innumerable words. Okay. Listen to me carefully. Tone. How to find the tone? See, first of all, the most common tone is your critical. One by one, I'm explaining you. Now, see, critical tone means when author criticizes somebody, it's very easy. But do you know, for this one critical tone, there are so many vocabs that we can use. When author criticizes government policies or criticizes anything, so that will form critical tone. Now, critical tone may be in option critical word is not given. You can use the word acerbic. You can use the word vitriolic. You can use the word vituperative. See, all these are now people think that, oh, these are so many different tones. These are not tones, these are the vocabs. That for one critical tone, we are using all these words vituperative. Even satirical is also, satire is also a form of criticism. Satirical also you can use. Okay. So when author criticizes someone, all these tones you can use. Okay. Scathing you can use. So is it vocab or is it tone? Now you will not count them 10 tones. It is just one tone, that is critical tone. When the author is criticizing somebody, you will use critical tone. If author is praising somebody, if author is praising someone, praise is there. So which tone will you use? Tell me. Laudatory. Do you know all the synonyms of laudatory? What else word you can use? Laudatory is the tone. Praiseworthy is the tone. Okay. Appreciative. Laudable, no, laudatory tone. Appreciative. Okay. So all these words we will use when author is praising somebody. Okay. Now for emotional tone, if author is quite emotional, okay, or by the hunger, by the poverty, okay, all these things, author is expressing his concern. So you can use the term concern also. Then there is a very good word that is commiserate. Commiserating, all these words you will get into. Tone is less RC, more vocab. Remember that. Tone and situation is less RC and more vocab. Now, if you do not know the meaning of commiserating, you will never be able to mark the tone that is emotional commiserating. Clear, everyone? Now, if there is hope, optimistic means hope. Now, optimistic is a very simple word. What are the good words that we can use for optimistic? You can use the word rosy. You can use the word hopeful. You can use a very good term that is sanguine. If there is a hope, the author says that the situation will improve. Okay. So that is what the tone is: rosy, hopeful, sanguine, all these are the tones. Okay. Now, pessimistic, tell me what are the words we can use for pessimistic? Pessimistic we use when basically there is no hope, right? When there is no hope, then we use the word pessimistic. So you can say dejected. Gloomy means author has no hope at all. So for that you will use gloomy, dejected. That is called nirashavadi. Pata hai. So what are the words you will use for pessimistic? So hopelessness, hopelessness, hopeless. Clear, everyone? Are you getting all the tones? So what I mean to tell you that tones are limited, but there are so many vocabs for tones. Okay, good words for tone we have. Suggestive, there is simple one word suggestion only when author gives suggestion. Like if author gives suggestion that all these laws, all these rules should be implemented. Despondent also you can say all the synonyms. Okay, so that is suggestive. So for suggestive, you don't have so many words. Suggestion is only the word. Then analytical. See, sometimes you will get these two common. Sometimes analytical and factual, usually they are common. Analytical and factual we use when there is pros and cons discussed. Positive and negative discussed, that is called analytical and factual tone. Okay. See, for this you have so many words. Technical. Now, technical we use, empirical we use when there is so much data. Like year is given, percentage is given. Okay. So in that case, you will use the tone technical, empirical, factual, analytical, all these words you can use for that. Getting my point? If it is full of data. So when data is mentioned, then the tone becomes technical, empirical, all these. Okay. Then we have contemplative. Contemplative means thoughtful. You can use pensive, contemplative, thoughtful. When author makes you think something or author himself is in a deep thought. Okay. So there you can say brooding, brooding, thinking about something or making readers think. Okay. So what is that? That is contemplative tone. Pensive, thoughtful, brooding, all these are the synonyms. See, narrative we use only when author narrates an incident. Like author is talking about his past event. You will not say analytical. Hmm. You will not say that analytical. When author is narrating incident, narrating something about his life, about his past, so that is called narrative tone. Basically, we use such tone for stories or for incidents, anecdotes. Okay, anecdotal also you can say anecdotal. So anecdotes are basically incidents. Okay, contradictory, when author talks about both positive, negative, or when author contradicts his own thoughts. So there we use contradictory. See, so many tones are there. You can get nostalgic. Many people think that nostalgic and narrative are same. Nostalgic means when you long for a period in past. Long for a period in past. Long for means desire. देखिए, एक है कि मैं सिर्फ अपने चाइल्डहुड के बारे में बता रही हूँ आपको कि व्हेन आई वाज इन माय स्कूल देन आई यूज्ड टू डू दिस ऑल दिस. सो फॉर दिस यू विल से narrative. The tone will be narrative. And the second example, if I give you, if I say that uh, I were in my school. I want to go back to my childhood days. I want to enjoy my childhood days again. Then what will be the tone? Will it be narrative? If tell you my story about school, that is narrative. But if I show you the desire to relive that moment, then what will be the tone? Tell me quickly. That will be nostalgic, nostalgia, homesickness, longing for a period in past. Clear, everyone? So tones are limited, but the words for tone are so many. Okay, so many words we have for tone. So tone is pure vocab. If you know the meaning of all the words, you will be able to find the tone. Any query related to the tone? And tone we find daily in our editorial. In editorial, we get a few limited tones only because usually news articles are there. But still, we try to find tone every day in our editorial, paid editorial session. So, moving on to the inference. What is inference? Can anybody tell me what is the difference between inference and conclusion? Because for most of us, inference and conclusion both are same, if I'm not wrong. Sorry. What is inference? What is the difference between inference and conclusion? Quickly. See, inference is never, remember just one thing. Inference is never directly stated in the passage. बस. अगर कोई चीज पैसेज में साफ साफ लिखी हुई है एज इट इज सेंटेंस उठाया गया है so that is never inference. It is never directly stated in the passage. And many people they get confused here. They get confused here. Suppose आपसे एक पैसेज का इन्फ्रेंस पूछा है, you know that statement A is correct. It is given in the passage. You know that it is mentioned in the passage. Whatever option is given, it is mentioned in the passage. Can this be the inference? Can this be the inference? Never ever. Inference is what that is hidden. It is never directly stated. It is always hidden in the passage. See, now hidden does not mean that you will write any XYZ thing. Inference is based from the passage only, but you have to read between the lines. Read between the lines means you have to get the hidden meaning to get the inference. Now, there can be multiple inference from a single statement. Like if I give you one example, one simple example I'm giving you. See, if I say all the students, just one statement I'm giving you, all the students are working hard for SBI PO exams, for the student, for their upcoming SBI PO exam. Okay, suppose if I write this, can this be the inference? The students are hardworking. Can this be the student? The inference? Tell me, can this be the inference? I'm writing here most students. Tell me, can this be the inference? The students are hardworking, or most students are hardworking. Yes or no? Am I audible to you all? Is it, did it get stuck, guys? Did, I think it is working. No, this cannot be the inference, guys. Because it is directly given in the passage, it cannot be the inference. Now, if I say all the students will become bank PO, if I say all the students are likely to become bank PO, SBI PO, can this be the inference? All the students are likely to become SBI PO. Yes or no? Abhi I have given you the hint. We cannot say this also because all extreme words here, most is given, so extreme words should be avoided. So here, if most is given, so you cannot go for all, so this is also wrong. But if I say some students or most of the students, yeah, most students are likely to become bank PO, so this we can say are likely to become SBI PO. Third, you can say that this is the inference because it is not given. Now you will say, ma'am, SBI PO is given in the passage. So in the passage, it is not given that they have become SBI PO. They are working hard to become SBI PO. It means the possibility is that most students can become SBI PO. So third one can be the inference. Second one is wrong because here extreme word is given, and A is give wrong because here directly stated it is. So this is how we have to find the inference. Inference means by reading the passage, what is the hidden meaning that we have to get. I hope all these points are clear. See, now you need to practice. Through practice only you will get more this. Okay, a command. So we will be practicing in mains classes, okay? YT also, if you are paid users, then of course we will do tone. If there is a separate class for tone and inference based question, okay? So that we will do. Is it clear? So that's it for this session. I have explained everything, tone, inference, everything. Just remember one thing, that tone is never ever directly given in the passage. You always have to get the hidden meaning to get the tone. Okay, sorry, to get the inference. And tone is all about your vocab. See, I will say go with the flow. If RC is in the first, you can definitely attempt RC, okay? But what happens, focus on direct questions first, and at the end, you will focus on indirect questions. So in RC, you can do your priority, okay? But you can solve RC first. If it is coming, go with the flow. Simple. Whatever is coming first, go with that. Do that. Parajumble, if you get first, so you can skip that because parajumble usually takes your time. So parajumble, you can do that. Separate class for tone in all the batches you will get. Which batch have you joined? Even in the Achievers batch, you will get SBI PO selection batch, IBPS PO selection batch. In all the batches you will get. Okay. And tone we do daily in the Hindu editorial also. The paid Hindu editorial we have no Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So every day we try to find tone and of course inference also. RC based question we do. So daily Hindu editorial we do these things. Okay. So guys, join banking super elite. Conclusion can be directly stated. That is why usually examiner does not ask conclusion, examiner asks inference. Because conclusion is based on the passage itself. Okay. Chalo guys, ending this session. Use code Saba. Okay, if you want to join Oliveboard platform, because these are the things through practice only you will improve. Through practice only you will get to know what mistakes you people have made. Okay, so use code Saba. You will get 59% sale is still live plus 5% extra discount you will get. Join this Telegram channel and join every day's 5 p.m. YT session. Oliveboard पे डेली हम लोग 5 PM YT सेशन लेते हैं. So this session is also pre plus mains. So you will get good questions here also. And of course, you can join paid batch super elite. You can join and join this Telegram channel so that you can get the link to all the classes. Okay. So this is my Telegram channel. Join it for updates for PDF. So done with this session. I'm going to end it. So I hope everything is clear to you. Okay. जाते जाते प्लीज सभी लोग सेशन को लाइक और शेयर डेफिनेटली कर दीजिएगा. सब्सक्राइब टू वो वाईटी चैनल. ओके. लाइक दिस सेशन, शेयर दिस सेशन विद अदर्स एंड सब्सक्राइब टू वो वाईटी चैनल.